Louisiana has a serious problem with HIV infection. It's a public health emergency. And we've been identifying laws and policies that are actually fueling the epidemic rather than helping to control it.
I had a friend, she was very ill. She was withdrawing from heroin, and she went to 4 different pharmacies, got rejected as far as buying syringes, and then because she was so ill and so desperate, she ended up using a dirty syringe.
In Louisiana, possession of a syringe without a prescription is illegal. Now, this is a state that has 45,000 injection drug users. The state has one public syringe access program. It runs once a week for 2 hours on Friday.
You know, it's pretty hard to get up here for the 2-hour time frame that they're able to provide these. If there was more time that the clinic was open, more people would be able to receive treatment.
Here are some of the supplies that we offer them. These are Band-Aids. These are alcohol prep.
It's definitely a struggle for people to access clean needles. Definitely. This is the only place I go to for clean needles. It's the only place I know of to get clean needles. You can't buy them in the store, which I think is kind of stupid.
There's no question that having needle exchange clinics in communities where individuals are using intravenous drugs are incredibly important. It's without question that HIV is very highly transmissible through used needles.
There are several underground syringe access programs, and they are doing the work that the public health authorities should be doing.
Typically, I bike ride for all of my exchanges, but we have been getting so many calls that usually there's one day a week where I borrow a car and just try to get out to all of them. Hi, I was forgetting if I was right to be on Barone.
And I work for the NOLA Harm Reduction Network. We are all volunteer run. Most of our programming is distributing syringes to people who are using.
Hey. Yeah. We're real. I appreciate it, girl. Of course.
We do see a lot of people with HIV, hepatitis, and we just recognized a need with our community.
Syringe exchange programs are not legal in the state of Louisiana. So for 22 years, we've operated underground. And I say underground only because I can't just pull up in a car or a van and just set up and have people line up so they can get what they need.
Well, right now what I'm about to do, this is what I call one of my gatekeepers' house in the neighborhood. So I need to deliver her supplies for her to have for the neighborhood. Knock, knock. So how you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
All right, I got your supplies today, here. And I'm gonna give you the papers so I can show it so you can know exactly how I want the papers did. If the police see me hand you a syringe or something, they wanna take me to jail. But all I'm trying to do is to save your life. A lot of times I have to sneak around to make sure my people have the supplies that they need. Then do 1, 2, 3, 4. The city don't care, somebody have to. And that somebody's us, we the advocates. You know what I'm saying? I'm the advocate for the community, for the people who who the city done gave up on.
In other cities in the United States and globally, there are syringe access programs which ensure that injection drug users have clean needles to use. And in those cities that have those programs, they have been able to reduce the rates of HIV infection significantly.
A needle costs you 10 cents, but the overall lifetime cost of being on anti-HIV medications are upwards of $500,000.
It makes no sense that the state and the city are not choosing to make this very small upfront investment in people's health because they are paying the consequences later on.